PropertyMortgageInvestment.com.
This is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com and wanted to comment today about a softer landing for option arms. An option arm was very popular earlier this decade, where people were taking the opportunity to borrow much more money than what they could potentially afford. And one of the challenges, obviously, is the lowering prices of home values that cause these mortgages to be underwater, and or the borrower not being able to afford the payments anymore. But what the softer landing potentially is with the interest rates that have gone from 5% when these people were borrowing the money, the rates have come down significantly. And recognizing the problem, some of the lenders have gone out there to soften that blow. In fact, according to Inside Mortgage Finance, lenders have revised terms on about 20% of the option arms that are out there in the marketplace. It would be my assertion that many of the lenders looking at these potentially bad loans as interest rates start to increase and the payments start to increase, that the lenders should take a proactive view and go after these loans to refinance them at today's fixed interest rates, which are low. And rather than having a huge default on their books, now they've got these properties where the people who have financed them can afford the payments and continue to make those payments, rather than adding to the default problem that we have in the United States today. But one of the other comments that was made by Barclays Capital, they estimated that the payments, as interest rates will go up, will only go up about 34 to 40% rather than the double that they were suggesting might happen. So lots of lenders need to take the action to stave off the problem, knowing that it's a problem, to help those people who would be able to afford to stay in their properties. And someday those property values will come back to where they won't be underwater, but they'll be able to stay in the homes that they ultimately wanted to buy initially, and stave off additional inventory into the foreclosure marketplace. This is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com reporting on a recent Business Week article. Thank you.
PropertyMortgageInvestment.com.